Everything you're about to see in this program is real. Real events filmed as they happened. Never before have television cameras been so close to the work of Britain's emergency services. Some incidents show people in distress, but all those involved have given their consent for those scenes to be broadcast. Tonight we're with Guy Dunk, one of London's 10 motorbike paramedics.
Yeah, all received, Roger. Golf Delta 43 on the way.
Guy's undergone special police training to ride safely at high speeds in emergencies where lives are at risk. Guy's first call also requires HEMS, the helicopter emergency medical service.
Central Oscar 43, Red Base. Central Oscar 43. Central Oscar 43, got a call Southwest 7 when you're ready, please. Roger, thank you. To the junction of Harrington Gardens and Ashburn Place, Southwest 7. An adult male has been knocked down off his bike. It's given a severe head injury. HEMS has been activated.
All received. Golf Delta, ETA, 3 minutes.
Yeah, we believe that that's actually a jumper over.
Central Oscar 43, read the RTA, you've gone as Southwest 7. Crews on scene, it's believed this gentleman's actually jumped from Belden. Foxtrot 208, I don't know if you're advised, but Central Oscar 43 is also on way.
He just arrived. It's a little bit confusing.
Guy joins paramedics attending a man lying in a pool of blood on the pavement. He's injured his head, but no one knows how. The HEMS helicopter looks for somewhere to land.
Can you stay laying down for a second for us?
It's not really pain anyway, it's quite orientated, he knows where we are.
It fails, doesn't it? I'll get some oxygen out there.
It's important to try to keep the man still while his injuries are assessed, because it's not yet clear how far he's fallen.
There's no other blood anywhere else.
It's clear the man hasn't fallen off a bike or attempted a suicide jump, as early reports suggested.
Ronald, where's the ambulance?
Just let me up, come on.
We've got to try and keep you as still as possible. I want to put a mask on over your face. Okay, it's just oxygen. Okay, that's it. Can you stay laying down for a second for us? It's for your own good. Because you've hurt your head. Do you realise?
Come on.
Do you know where you are?
Yeah.
What day is it? Tuesday, great.
What we're going to do is we're going to put a collar around your neck. Not just yet, not just yet.
Whoa. Ronald. For your own good, mate, just please, relax. We just want to
Ronald's attempts to resist help could be a real problem. Ideally, he should be lying flat with a special collar fitted to immobilize his neck in case there's a spinal injury.
Ronald, relax. You've got to keep me down.
Okay.
You know where you are? Ronald. We can't land on the street. We'll go and look for an open space.
Let's
know where you are?
Pop this collar on.
No.
Okay with that. Central 14? Yeah, they're not going to be able to land in Harrington Square. I'm not quite sure as whether he's going to move to you now, over.
Rob, what we want to do is we've got to lay flat, as you've been told. We want to pop you onto this board. All right. Just relax with us, trust us, and what we're going to do is pop you up to Chelsea and Westminster Hospital, get you a full check-up there.
Thanks to the oxygen and Guy's constant reassurance, Ronald's finally calmed down. The next step is to try to move him onto the spinal board for safe transfer to hospital.
Cross your arms in front of your tummy for me. That's it, we're going to lift you across onto our board now. Okay, 1, 2, 3. How's that? Rod, we want to lay you back down now. You all right with that?
As Ronald's made safe for the trip to hospital, the helicopter finds the nearest landing spot.
Yeah, they're going to land in Queen's Terrace, just up in Gloucester Road, over.
What's hurting, Rob?
I just found it.
Rob. Listen, Rob, it's really best if you stay here.
No, please, Rob.
Just for a little while.
It's going to take about 5 minutes for us to get you down to the hospital.
Get up a minute and then I'll go doing again. Please.
We've got to try and keep you as still as possible, just in case you've hurt your neck. Rob.
I don't make...
Rob, it's
all right, mate.
No, please.
It's best if you lay down.
I'm not feeling weak. Rob.
It's all right. Calm down, mate. Calm down, yeah? Please. Please. You're going to have to put a nasty cut.
We've set you up, and all we want to do is just lay you back, pop you into the ambulance, but we've got to keep you laid flat to get you down to the hospital.
Let me up a minute, please.
We can't. We've got to keep you in.
It's in your best interest, Rob.
It's for you, Rob.
It's all right.
I'll be sick of a minute, please.
Feel sick?
You feel sick, right?
Pop this back on. That'll help.
Go on, just for a minute, yeah?
It's good stuff.
I'll make it feel better for you, yeah?
Do you suffer from claustrophobia, Rob? No?
Let me up a minute.
Do you remember how you fell over then?
Why Ronald fell over is still a mystery, but it seems certain he hit his head on the iron railings behind. Guy briefs the helicopter paramedic.
This is Rob. He's walking down the road and he's gone over. He's got a head injury. He's quite irritated, but I'm not sure whether he's sort of claustrophobic or anything like that. So I think you would...
Just walking down the road?
Yeah, but he's going to get something like this. Possibly just here. There's some hair up here. There you go.
You need tablets, Rob? No? That's just for your pulse, alright?
What are you going to do here? Just have a look at what your heart's doing.
Does anyone over here know this man or think they might? No?
Ronald is traumatized. He needs fluids to support his circulation.
What this gentleman's going to do, he's just going to pop a little bit of plastic into your arm. It's going to feel a little scratch.
You go on your side or this side?
You pay me to give you any medication.
If none of you know him, can you go away then now, please? Unless you know him, can you go away, please?
That's it.
And the other side, Rob.
Small tubes or cannulas are inserted into each arm so that drips can be attached.
Okay.
Unless you know him, can you go away now, please?
Have you got fluids there to go up?
Warm saline fluids are connected up. The cannulas can also be used to administer other drugs if he deteriorates.
Do that for us. Cheers, Jaya.
The police are still trying to find out more about Ronald.
Okay, my side.
An ambulance is now standing by to take Ronald to a local hospital. As his condition's calm and stable and it's a short journey, they decide to go by road, not air. Still connected to oxygen and fluids, Ronald is being taken to Chelsea and Westminster Hospital. He later told doctors that his fall was accidental. He'd simply tripped over, as Guy suspected.
4-3, this patient's got isolated head injury. I've got medic 1 mobile from Chelsea and Westminster. Leave me green on scene.
Roger, thanks for that.
After several stitches, Ronald was back at work within a few days.
Central Oscar 43, Red Base, Central Oscar 43.
Yeah, Roger, go ahead, Red Base.
To the furthest public house, number 20, Broadway, Southwest 1, off Victoria Street. We have an elderly male who's collapsed unconscious, query breathing, fallen into his dinner. Central Oscar 43.
Yeah, what received? Golf Delta.
Thanks, Central Oscar 43.
Guy carves a path through the London traffic with ease. He rode his first motorbike at the age of 7. Now his lifelong passion for bikes has become part of his work.
Roger, thank you.
After 14 years with the London Ambulance Service, Guy's got used to attending emergencies in all kinds of locations.
Vehicle. Do you know what's happened?
The patient's an American tourist. His wife explains the situation.
What's happened?
Well, we just finished lunch, and his eyes just closed, and he couldn't try to speak, but
Hello,
he
sir.
couldn't speak to me.
Can you hear me? Interesting. Has he had a headache at all today?
No, but he seemed to have a little bit of a cold. We got off the plane 3 days ago, and it seemed like a little bit of congestion.
Okay, let's get some oxygen on him, and we'll check everything out.
Guy's concerned that the man looks so pale.
Was it a big meal that he's had?
He just had steak and kidney pie. Yeah.
Right. Does he suffer from any illnesses?
No, he had a heart bypass surgery about 8 years ago.
What medication is he on?
Oh gosh, I don't know.
Did he say that he was suffering from any pain or anything?
No.
I just want to try and take his blood pressure.
He just sort of closed his eyes and his head went back.
Okay.
And I spoke to him and he didn't answer me.
Certainly. Where's he from?
From Arizona in America.
Arizona. Over here for long?
We were here for a month, but
Okay.
no.
What's his first name?
Grant.
Grant. Can you hear me, Grant?
Guy briefs the arriving ambulance crew.
Gentleman's just eaten a meal. He's very clammy. No apparent pain. He just went very sort of like, just floated off. I've got him on the O2. I want to get a cannula in. If we can get a chair, please. Yeah. He is.
The oxygen slowly revives Grant.
You hear us? You awake?
Okay, Grant. That's good. All right, sir. Just taking your blood pressure. You feel something tight around your arm. All right.
That just had a little problem for a few minutes. You know who I am? Are you okay? Okay, that's good. Just relax. Just relax.
His blood pressure seems a little bit low,
Yeah.
which is understandable. I think he's had what we call a vasovagal attack, where he's fainted, basically. Did you have a good breakfast this morning?
Yes.
You did? Okay, Grant.
On any medication, sir?
Yes.
Digesting food uses up more blood, so Guy suspects that Grant simply fainted after a large meal.
Cardiac medication.
Cardiac ones,
He had
yeah.
heart bypass surgery many years ago.
What's his BP?
Okay. BP's a bit low, it's about 100/80. I just want sticky dots on your chest.
He's really, really wet under there.
Yeah. One in there. Okay. Another one on the other side. And one down on your tummy, Grant. Okay. You're well tucked in there. Okay.
What was his BP, Guy?
About 100/80. ECG looks fine. Better than mine.
Grant's heart rate seems fine, but Guy wants a hospital to double-check it.
We'll pop him over to St Thomas's Hospital, which is right opposite the Houses of Parliament.
That's where we're going this afternoon.
Oh, there we are.
Okay, Grant.
Right.
We're going to pop you onto our chair. You're looking a lot better already. You're feeling a bit better, are you? Yeah. Just cross your arms in front of your tummy, Grant. We're going to lift you up. 1, 2, 3. That's lovely.
That's great.
Okay.
Just going to wrap you up.
All right. All right, Mike. You go with them and I'll see you downstairs in the ambulance. All right. I think so. Quite often when you've had a big meal, the stomach takes too much blood out of the system and you go bang down, so it happens. Old age.
As a paramedic, Guy's primary concern's the welfare of his patient, but he's also keen to reassure Grant's wife.
You all right, my love?
Pardon me?
Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Shock to the system.
It's just so far from home. That's the...
It's frightening, isn't it? I understand. As I say, the hospital is literally just down the road, over the bridge. They'll give him a full checkup. I'll just see how we're doing.
Okay.
How we doing, Pips? Do you want the missus in? All right, my love. If you'd like to take a seat at the back here, we'll get a seat belt for you. He's looking really nice now. I think I'm quite happy. It must have been a fright waking up to see this ugly mug. See you later. Cheers, guys. Bye, my love. Enjoy your holiday.
The hospital confirmed that Grant had just fainted. The next day, he and his wife resumed their holiday.
One under coming on. Hounslow, what's happening?
All right.
Hems up, hello. Hello, this is a goer. Okay, nature call. It's a one under.
Central Oscar 43, Red Base, Central Oscar 43. Guy, we've got one under at Hounslow East Underground Station. It's a male, he is still alive. Henslow Y, and it's Hounslow East Underground Station. Kingsley Road, Hounslow, and it's the eastbound platform.
Guy's on his way to what the emergency services call a one under. A man has fallen under a tube train.
Hems on way and medic.
The Hems helicopter has the advantage of being able to fly straight to the scene, while Guy has to negotiate London's busy traffic.
Hems on soon.
Reverse Central Skip 43 or soon?
Central 43, thanks for that. Is he trapped under the train?
Third carriage in.
Roger, thank you.
Hi, Gary.
He's under the third carriage, but he is alive.
I'll come down on you.
London Underground has shut down this end of the Piccadilly tube line.
We've got under there.
How far drop is it?
How far?
How far you got to go in here?
About a foot and a half, actually.
A medical team is already under the train treating the injured man. Andy, the Hems doctor's in charge, helped by paramedic crews. Guy's role is to support and advise from the track.
No, you've got your O2 there, Doc.
Fire teams and police are also standing by to help if needed.
There.
The injured man is losing a lot of blood from a serious head wound. He's barely conscious. He's been given powerful drugs to sedate him. That'll stop him moving around and further injuring himself as they try to get him out.
Right, patient is now paralysed and asleep. We're going to move him outside the rail very shortly, alright? Okay.
So this coming
one, sorry. Time for tube if you've got one.
A what?
Time for tube.
Yeah.
There should be one in our ring step.
Crouched under 20 tons of tube train with only 36 inches of headroom, the medical team is seriously hampered. They can't fully assess or treat the man's injuries until they've got him out. The immediate problem is getting him onto a spinal board before they try to slide him free.
Put the board, spin him around horizontally, just one on there. Yeah. Have a look, see if you don't go, it's got to move anyway, so I think it will actually.
Do you want it put in up on your head end? Yeah, we just have it. Do you want to pass that out here and we can get a bit more angle on it?
A bag of intravenous fluid, or IV, is connected to the injured man to help compensate for his blood loss. Guy takes charge of the bag, holding it steady and monitoring the flow.
Can you just check this arm, see if this IV's running? Is his arm bent on the right-hand side? That's better.
The long process begins of manoeuvring the unconscious patient onto the spinal board.
Right, okay. It might be easy if we get the drip under here.
Yeah. Cheers.
Go on, Phil.
Yeah.
Right, so the fire crew know what we're doing. We're just about to roll him onto the board now. Right. All right, and then we'll
Get outside first, won't we? We're going to have to roll him away from us.
Yeah, I'll come down here with Phil here.
As the rescue team toils in the dirt, darkness and sweltering heat, the injured man is still losing a lot of blood. Time is pressing. Thousands of tube passengers are stuck while the rescue's underway. London Underground will need to get the trains moving again as soon as possible.
On the drips, yeah?
Doctor?
Yeah.
Is he definitely going to come out on the side? Because the man's just said you've only got 5 minutes before you will never move this train by pushing it.
Well, I can't answer that question. We'll carry on working.
Need someone else, don't you, really?
Do you want to grab on with this, bro?
On the count of 3 then. You ready, Phil?
Guy is not the only motorbike paramedic at the scene. Gary, nearest the camera, is playing a key role in getting the man out.
Okay. He's on a bogey. If you could somehow come across.
Which way? Towards me?
6 inches towards you, yeah. Right. He's on our side.
Okay, good. Right, so next plan is, this strip needs to come off and rest on his belly.
The operation's complicated by the need to maintain the patient's supply of IV fluids and oxygen.
Right, we're now going to try and slide him around head first out through there. Okay? Right, series of movements. Rob, you're in charge. Okay, how far are we going to go? Well, about 6 foot.
Coming this way or?
That way. I can do with him come up first before he's going to take it.
Yeah.
Oh, alright. Get too fat for this.
All ready? 1,
2, 3. I'm just going to drag him over here slightly. Okay. Get to there. Okay. Because I can't lift him there. All right.
The train was travelling at about 30 miles an hour when it hit the man. It's a miracle the wheels didn't run over him. But his condition is critical. He's already lost a large amount of blood and may have serious internal injuries. The medics must handle him with extreme care.
So when, Andy? Are you okay, Andy? Okay, 1, 2, 3.
I got it outside, Andy. Just mind his face on this box.
Okay, just wash his nipple there.
Just swing the bottom of the board to the back of the train. That looks better.
That looks good.
The trouble is we're going to have to get a lift in here to get him up.
Yeah, let's slide him out as far as we can get him soon then. Right, are you ready in there?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Right, hang on a sec.
Okay, can you can.
Okay. Got him? Take his hand and walk it.
How are we looking? How's that arm?
It's looking good. It's looking good.
Go, John. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Right, we can rest there.
Okay. Coming up on you. Yeah. Right. 1, 2, 3.
This should go straight through, isn't it?
No, we want to get some work there.
As they move the patient up onto the platform, Guy has to make sure the hand-pumped oxygen supply is kept constant. A moment's interruption could cause brain damage.
We're just sliding round onto the platform now.
Excellent. Great job. Get all the clothes to the chest, yeah?
Only now they're in broad daylight and safely on the platform can the team set to work properly assessing the full extent of the man's injuries. They check him from head to toe.
They've been bloody lucky.
Just take his blood pressure, so might not go in there.
The man's been bleeding for so long now that his blood pressure has dropped alarmingly. His veins are contracting. He desperately needs more IV fluids in his system, but they're having trouble finding any veins to take the tubes.
Andy, do you want me to have a look at an ankle for an IV? Or?
Yeah.
He's just clearing up, just a bit of sand down the neck.
Do you know how long we're going to be? We'll just chat with you in the helicopter.
20 minutes, half an hour.
20 minutes, half an hour.
The HEMS doctor, Andy, has dealt with half a dozen train incidents like this. It's Guy's 10th.
15. You got it right, actually. Up it to a possible 15, please. Yeah. What's his blood pressure doing, Rob?
Power's going back on in 2 minutes.
It was alright, just go, basically.
80 over 40 was his last reading. Heart rate 145, sats on 100.
Number 2 dressing.
Hiya.
Got his bleed on the top now. Do you want the tapes off?
Yeah.
I don't know how I'm going to fix it anyway, to be honest. It's stemming with my pressure, but I'm really not sure.
What we can do is tape across onto the blocks or something.
The impact of the train has caused severe multiple head injuries and heavy bleeding. The team is still fighting to stem the flow.
You understand the traffic that's going on, don't you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to get out your way.
That's all right.
Now.
Just wanted to make sure you understood. All right. I can't replace the healthy pieces of scalp, though. Okay.
Everybody aware the line's going on now?
Right. Rob, power's going on.
The high voltage live rail is now switched back on.
Right. Are we ready to go?
Yep.
Okay.
We're better off with more leg room.
Can we have someone help carry the bottle? Better off with more feet room. And someone to help carry the monitor. Is everyone ready? Yeah. On 3 then. 1, 2, 3 there.
At last, the patient's condition is stable enough for him to be moved to the HEMS helicopter.
Deep breath. Don't fall back on the line, it's noise.
HEMS is nearby though.
Do we want to thin out to 2 either side to go down the steps?
Well, you should
or you're happy?
It's important to keep him level so that his blood pressure, already dangerously low, remains as constant as possible.
Right, underground have just gotten the all clear to put the lines back on, so they must have gotten them out.
Short flat and then 1 step. Step coming up now. One guy's going to get the wheels.
Right, wheels going down. Mind your feet. Down.
Wheels down.
Locked.
Right, out on the road.
The patient is being flown to the Royal London Hospital. Doctors there discovered more than severe head injuries. The man also had multiple spinal fractures, a broken wrist and severe lacerations to his lower back. It took 4 months in hospital before he was well enough to go home.